Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a 24-hour crochet challenge. And I'm not going to be crocheting for 24 hours straight because that would be crazy and I would definitely hurt my wrists if I did that. So I'm going to be breaking it up into the course of several days. I'm thinking it might take me around a week to do this challenge. I'm not really sure though, because on days that I work, I can only crochet for a couple of hours in the evenings. So yeah, I think it'll definitely take me like a week to do the challenge, but I'm super excited to do this challenge. And I saw another crocheter on YouTube do this challenge, and I've been wanting to do that for a little while now. So I thought it'd be the perfect time to do it now because I'm going to be doing a bunch of market prep for this 24-hour challenge, and I decided that I'm going to do all mini makes for this challenge. So I'm going to be making a bunch of my small items that are $10 or under. So I'm just going to be focusing on my little makes and getting those made for my upcoming craft shows. So I decided I'm going to start with making little axolotls, and I'm going to use Perfect Chunky yarn and the colors Cotton Candy and then the limited edition Smoothie color. And those are the colors that I used to make axolotls before, and they I think will sell super well because they seem to be really popular. So I want to make a good amount of them for my next craft show. I'm thinking maybe around like 25 to 30 of them, but we'll see how many I end up making. So I'm going to start doing that, and I'm going to set up a timer on my iPad, and I will start the timer whenever I'm crocheting and then pause it when I'm not crocheting. So I'll just let the timer run and then stop it and start it back up whenever I start crocheting the next day. So yeah, I'm gonna go set that all up and start crocheting the first axolotl, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm going to update you for the end of day 1 of my 24-hour crochet challenge. So right now I am at 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I managed to make 2 full axolotls and then the head of a third one. So I have these 2 done and then the head of a third one. And I ran out of pink yarn and I didn't feel like getting up to get more, so I just called it quits because it was getting late anyways. So yeah, I just have one head and then these 2. And the axolotl the first time took me like 35 minutes, and the second time it took me like 32 minutes, I think, something like that. So I got a little bit faster the second time around, but I'm not like the world's fastest crocheter. So yeah, someone else might be able to like whip this up in like 20 minutes or something, but it took me 35 minutes to make them. And so I'm thinking I want to make like at least 25 of them for my craft show. Maybe like my goal is like 30, but I don't know if I'll have time to make that many. So a lot of this challenge might involve making these. And yeah, because they're going to take me a little bit to make all those. But anyway, that's the update. I got 2 full ones then, and then part of another one. I might do a little bit more crocheting. No, I probably will be done. Yeah. So I will update y'all tomorrow for day 2 of this challenge. Alright, you guys, I'm here to give you an update on day 2 of this 24-hour crochet challenge. And technically yesterday was day 2 of the challenge, but I didn't end up filming an update last night just because it was really late and I was trying to get into bed. So I'm filming the update now before I start on day 3. So let me show you how many axolotls I was able to make yesterday. So I was able to do 6 axolotls yesterday. So I finished the one that I'd started the other day and then did 5 more. So I did 6 yesterday. And now I have 8 of them in total. So here are all of them that I've made so far in this challenge. So we're definitely making some good progress because I have 8 completed axolotls now. And we're getting closer to my goal of 30. So let me show you what the time is at now. So the time is now at 4 hours and 34 minutes. So we have less than 20 hours left in this challenge now. And I also wanted to show you how much yarn I have left. So I started on a new skein while doing this challenge, and I'm gonna see how many I can make with this skein. And maybe I'll run out before I hit 30. I don't know if it'll be enough yarn. We do have 8 of them completed, so I guess technically I only have to do 22 more. Well, there's no way this makes 22 more axolotls. That's kind of a lot. I don't know. Anywho, I just wanted to show you how much yarn I had left because this is the only skein of this color I have. So once this runs out, we're just gonna have to be done making axolotls and I'll move on to something else. So yeah, I'm gonna go get started crocheting now because I got back from work a little bit ago. So I'm gonna start my timer back up and see how much I'm able to get done today, and I will update you guys tomorrow. So see you then. Alright, so I have an update on my 24-hour crochet challenge. I was able to make 5 axolotls yesterday for day 3 of the challenge. And let me show you what the time is at now. So the time is now at 7 hours and 18 minutes. So we definitely added some time to the clock since the last time I checked in with you. And let me show you how many we have now. Let's see. So now I have 13 axolotls in total, and I put them all in this basket to show you because I definitely could not hold that many up at once. And this is how much yarn I have left. Not a lot at all. So I'm definitely not going to reach my goal of 25 to 30 axolotls. I don't know why I thought I would get somewhat close to the goal, but we're not going to make it there. So I probably only have enough yarn to make like 3 more, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, definitely not going to reach our goal, but that's all right. We're just not going to have as many as I thought. And maybe I'll have to do a Premier yarn order soon so I can get more of this color and make more of them. But for now, this is good enough. And I'm glad to be moving on to the next thing soon because I've been making lots of axolotls and I kind of want to make something else. So when I check in with you next, I will definitely be done with the axolotls and hopefully making something else. So I officially finished making all of the axolotls because I ran out of yarn, and I was able to make 2 more axolotls with the skein and yarn. And this is all I have left, so obviously not enough to make another one. I was hoping to make 3 more, but that's okay. So I have 15 axolotls in total, and I think that's enough for my next craft show in November because I don't really anticipate selling more than that. I mean, maybe I will, but that one's not like a huge event like the one in December. But the one in December, I will definitely have to make more than 15 for that one. So I'll have to place a Premier Yarn order to get some more of the cotton candy colored yarn that I use to make those. But I'm excited that those are done. And then I started on the next thing, which I decided to do little baby chicks next. And so this is what they look like. They are super cute and they whip up really quick. I'm able to make one in like 15 minutes. So they're really great market make, and I made a ton of them over the weekend. So I have them all in this basket here, which is full, and I was able to make 21 of these little chicks over the weekend. So pretty happy with that. I want to make 30 of them for the next craft show so that I have some extras to restock the basket and everything. And so I'm gonna make 9 more of these little chicks, and then I'll move on to the next thing, which I'm thinking I'll probably do little whales next, and maybe capybaras after that. We'll see. But yes, I'm really excited about all these little chicks I was able to make. And then let me show you what the timer is at now. Okay, so we're now at 12 hours and 49 minutes. So we are officially over halfway through this challenge, which is exciting. And I'm excited about all the stuff I was able to make so far. And I feel like I'm making good progress on getting my little stuff made for my next craft show, which is good because that stuff sells really quick and really well because people can just, you know, add that on for little kids who are just looking to buy a little something and don't want to spend too much. And so I feel like that's taking a little bit of the stress off because at least a lot of that stuff is being made right now because I don't really have too much time until my next craft show. So definitely feeling the pressure on getting everything done for that. But I think I'll be alright for the next one. It's just the one in December that I'm super stressed about. But this one in November, I think I'll be fine because I have a good amount of stuff made. But yeah, so anyways, that is the update on this 24-hour crochet challenge, and I'll update you next once I have all the little chicks made and probably started on something else. I don't know, we'll see when the next update ends up being, but I just wanted to show you what I was able to do over the weekend. Hey everyone, so I have an update for you. It's a couple of days after I last checked in, but I was kind of busy and didn't have time to check in. I did finish making the tiny chicks, so I made 9 more of those and now I have 30. So I'm happy with that number for my next craft show, so I can officially check that off the list. And then last night I made 9 mini whales. So let me grab those all here. I made a couple of different colors. I do have some of these made already, but I just wanted to make a couple more so that I had a good amount for the next craft show. Oops. Anyways, so yeah, I have 9 of these that I made last night, and now I think I have like 24 of them because I know I already had some made. Don't know exactly how many I had left over, but I think it's like 24 total with these added to what I already had made. So yeah, I'm going to check the mini whales off the list because I feel like that's a good number for the next craft show. And now I'm going to move on to making capybaras, so I'm going to work on that next. And let me show you what the timer is at. So we're now at 17 hours and 56 minutes. So we have roughly 6 hours left in this challenge, and I feel pretty good about the amount of small items we're able to make so far. And I'm thinking by the end of it, I should be able to check off almost all of the mini items on my to-do list for the next craft show. So that'll be good, but that is the update. Alright you guys, I have some exciting news. I have officially finished the 24-hour crochet challenge. I hit over 24 hours today, so let me show you what the timer is at. So as you can see, I went about 8 minutes over the 24 hours because I was finishing up the plushie that I was in the middle of making. and let me show you everything that I was able to make since I last checked in with you. So I made 11 capybaras. I have one in this basket here, and this pattern is by Sweet Beans Crochet. Super cute little pattern. And I had 4 of these that I made when I first made the pattern a while ago. So I will have 15 total for my next craft show, including those other 4 that I made a while back. So I think that'll be plenty for my November craft show. So I'm going to check these off of my to-do list, and I got another one of my mini makes checked off my to-do list. So I'm happy about that. And I'm pretty happy overall with everything that I was able to make for this 24-hour crochet challenge. And I'm going to line up everything that I made and show you guys an overview and recap of how many things I was able to make. And I actually don't know the total amount of everything that I made, so I'll do that as well. But I think I'll film that tomorrow because I don't really have any good daylight left. But yeah, I will line those all up and kind of do a recap, and that will conclude this video. Alright, I have everything laid out here, and this is what I was able to make during my 24-hour crochet challenge. So I'm just going to go through and see how many of each item I have. So I made 30 of the little tiny chicks. Then I made 15 axolotls. I made 11 capybaras. And then 9 of the little mini whales. So altogether, I made 65 mini items for the 24-hour crochet challenge, which I think is pretty good. So I am pretty happy with that, and I got a lot of my mini makes made for my upcoming craft show, so that is good. And I would say I accomplished my goal of pretty much getting mostly all of my mini market makes done. I think all I have left is to make a few little tiny frogs and then some tiny turtles. So we almost got everything done. But yeah, so that is everything I made.